Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today, we're returning to Fallout 76, where I'm going to take another crack at crafting up some Secret Service armor that is better than what I've already got. I've done a video like this before, and I'm going to do this one very similarly, where I go ahead and craft up 5 at a time and take a quick peek at them and see if we get anything good. I'll call out any highlights or anything noteworthy about them, basically hit on the high points, but I won't go into nearly as much depth as I do on my weapon spot or on my weapon purveyor script videos, sorry. But anyway, let's go on ahead and get started here. Also, I'm just so everyone knows, I am currently on my private world. I just booted it up. I'm going to go ahead and we've got 41 legendary modules to work with today. I plan to spend them all. I'll spend the first 20 here. If I don't get anything good, then I'll go ahead and hop to another world and see if that helps my luck. So anyway, let's go on ahead and get started. And I'm starting with the right leg because that one is probably my most, I wouldn't say worthless, it's a pretty solid piece, but it's the piece that I most want to replace at the moment. So let's go on ahead and craft up some right legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see what we got. We got an auto stim 3-star with nothing useful on the 2nd or 3rd star. I'm looking for Unyielding AP regen. So, bolstering 1-star, exterminators 1-star, nothing exciting there. Mutant Slayers, Secret Service with +1 intelligence. And, well, at least we got Unyielding. That's a decent start on the first 5. So, we got +1 luck, which I like, and slowly regenerate radiation damage while not in combat, which makes this pretty much unusable for most unyielding players, for bloody players, but at least the first star is unyielding, so that gives me hope. Let's go on ahead and try another 5 here. Alright, let's see here. We got another 3-star auto stim. Still not really any better than the first one. Another 1-star bolstering. This is interesting. And we got we got a 3-star. Okay, we got an Unyielding +1 perception, 75% chance to reduce damage while standing still. That's actually a very solid piece. If it was AP regen, I would slot it in and move on immediately. Unfortunately, the +1 perception is worse than the poison resistance that I currently have, so I am not going to be using that piece. And then we got a couple of Zealots pieces here. Neither of them very good. It's worth noting that if you're a full health build and you are not interested in stealth, one thing that you can do is run 1 piece of every one of the Slayer's pieces to get 15% damage resistance from basically everything in the game, and sometimes 30% if the enemy counts as more than 1 type. For example, the Scorch Beasts are both scorched and animals, so that's not what I'm doing here because I'm a bloody build, so I'm looking for pure Unyielding, and my ultimate goal is probably 3 or 4 Unyielding AP regen with either 1 or 2 Unyielding poison resistance, because I really like having poison resistance on my armor instead of having to use up a legendary perk slot for it. And then ideally some weapon weight reduction on the other pieces. So didn't get what we were looking for here. Let's go ahead and craft up a few more. And this time, we got a life-saving piece with cryo resistance. Life-saving is nice. I actually had a player recommend to me in the comments section that one way you could do it is, if you're having problems staying alive as a bloody build, you could run 4 pieces of Unyielding and a piece of life-saving to help keep yourself alive. I haven't tried that out, but that is an interesting idea. Unfortunately, this is kind of a crappy life-saving piece, so I probably won't be trying it out with this one. Let's see here. We got a 3-star Mutant Slayers. not very good. The +1 intelligence is nice for more experience, but overall, unless you're looking to make a support build, the stim packs, right-of-ways, and such, being 5% more effective isn't really doing a whole lot. Overeaters, 1 star. Really, 1 stars are not exciting. Troubleshooters, not seeing anything really good there. And no more unyielding pieces. Alright, well, let's go on ahead and... if we don't get something good here, I'll do 6 this time instead of 5 to get us down to an even 20. Then we will go ahead and hop worlds and see what we can get on a second world. Alright, so we just picked up yet another auto-stim piece, but first we got an assassin's piece, which could be interesting, but this one's not really very good with just +1 agility on it. I'm not sure which one of these. I think it's this 2-star that we just got with +1 strength. Not exciting. I got a 2-star bolstering. I don't really like bolstering. I feel like if you're going to go low health, you're better off with unyielding. So I kind of don't see the point. I get that there's no unyielding on power armor, so I guess I could see it there, although you'd probably be better off with either splitting up the Slayers, like I talked about earlier, or an Overeater set. So, yeah, not really excited there. The Chameleon pieces, let's see if we got either of them are any good, because that is very good for full health stealth commando builds, and if I decide to do some full health stealth commandoing with this guy, that could be useful. But this one's not very good, and neither is that one. So +1 luck's not bad, but the 3rd star, I just don't like those at all. Hunger and thirst growing 10% slower it's a convenience. It's really nothing that good. And junk item weight reduction, it actually, I kind of dislike that actively, because it does generate some bad habits, like keeping junk on you, so that when you die, you lose it. And yeah, nothing else of interest, so we're going to go ahead and hop over to another world and see what we can get. I will return shortly. Alright, I'm back. I am now on a public world. As you can see, there are too many players. Well, I guess I could join this team, but anyway, I am on a public world now, so let's go on ahead and spend my last 20 legendary modules and see if we can get an unyielding AP regen right leg. So let's see what we get. 5 at a time as we did before. And let's see here. I don't think any of those are new. One of these chameleons is new. Which one? Probably this one. Or this one. These two are almost, well, very similar. Exterminators, Ghoul Slayers with AP refresh. That's nice to see that on something. Not what I wanted on, but, you know, it's a start, I guess. I think the 2-star Mutant Slayers is new. This one's new. Not exciting. This one's new. Not exciting. We got a Weightless. Weightless is interesting if you're a stealth build. I still think Chameleon is better because it doesn't stop working when you're firing, whereas I believe the Chameleon mutation does. And I'm not entirely sure if the Secret Service Weightless works for Chameleon now or not. It had a bug where it was not treated as Weightless, even though it had the Weightless effect, like a year or more back when I was testing it out, and it didn't work. I think they fixed that, but I will not swear to that. So overall, I think you're better off with Chameleon than Weightless, but Weightless does have the advantage of weighing practically nothing. So, you know, to each their own. So unfortunately did not get what we're looking for here, so let's try it again. We got 15 more tries. Alright, Aristocrats, I'm going to stop for a moment to point out that I believe Aristocrats is good. It's actually one of the best effects on weapons, but I think it's fairly unexciting for armor because anything that just adds pure damage and energy resistance is really not exciting when you compare it to something like Overeaters or the Slayer's effects that reduce damage by a percentage. They are far more powerful. So let's see here. What else is new? Maybe one of the bolstering 1-stars might be new. Cloaking. Yeah, we got a couple of cloaking. I really don't like the cloaking effect at all. If you're having trouble staying in stealth, Chameleon will help you out a lot, as will the perks and higher agility. You know, the stealth perks. So, overall, I don't think cloaking is the way to go. Let's see. Hunters is probably new. The Nocturnal's new. Yay. Even if I was the type of player who would switch my weapon with day and night, there's no way I would do it with my armor. That would just be insane. Also, it just increases damage and energy resistance, which makes it weaker than things like Overeaters. Now, it might be a little bit different if they had like a legendary perk that, you know, was like Nightwalker or something like that, that made it so that your character treated all times of day as night. That might make the nocturnal effects a bit better, but as it stands, definitely don't want it on my armor. No new unyielding pieces, so let's try this again. Alright, I think one of these auto stims might be new. It's getting really hard to keep track here. I should have put some stuff in my stash box. This one I'm pretty sure is new. But it's extremely full right now, so I don't have the space to do that, unfortunately. I am planning to take advantage of the double everything weekend for April Fools, so maybe I'll be able to do that next time. This one is new. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure at least one of the mutant somethings is new. No new unyielding. We did get a new wait list, just 1 star, so unexciting. Alright, well, we're down to our last 5 here, so fingers crossed. Come on, unyielding AP regen. And we got another Aristocrats, which has AP regen and less limb damage. If that was unyielding, I would be very happy to just take that and move along. Unfortunately, it's not. And got one of these assassins I'm pretty sure is new, so that's 2 of them. I think one of the chameleons is new. I'm not sure which one. Well, let's just head down and see. Nothing new unyielding, unfortunately, so yeah, today was a bit of a bust. Unfortunately, we did not get what we were looking for, so expect another one of these videos in the future because I am going to keep trying. So anyway, I appreciate you tuning in. Please remember, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and it doesn't cost you any money. And until next time, thank you for watching.